Michael Flynn, then National Security Advisor to President Trump, attends a press conference with Japanese Prime Minister Shinzo Abe in the East Room of the White House on February 10, 2017. Photo, Jim Lo Scalzo, European Press Photo Agency. Washington, Special Counsel Robert Mueller charged President Trump's former National Security Advisor, Michael Flynn, with lying to FBI agents while serving in the White House about his contacts with Russia's ambassador. Flynn was scheduled to appear at a plea hearing in federal court in Washington on Friday morning. Flynn is the fourth Trump aide to face criminal charges in Mueller's probe of Russian interference in the 2016 presidential election, but the first to be prosecuted for things that happened after Trump took office. In a court filing made public on Friday morning, prosecutors alleged that Flynn did willfully and knowingly make materially false, fictitious and fraudulent statements to FBI agents during a January 24 interview about his conversations with Russian Ambassador Sergei Kislyak in the weeks before Trump took office. Prosecutors charged that he falsely told FBI agents that he did not ask Kislyak to delay a vote on a pending United Nations Security Council resolution. Flynn, one of Trump's closest advisors during his presidential campaign and in the early days of his administration, was widely known to have been under scrutiny over his contacts with Russian officials during the presidential transition. He also had faced scrutiny over his business dealings, including $530,000 in earnings from a Dutch firm with ties to the Turkish government, and payment for his 2015 Moscow speech. Flynn had not registered as a foreign agent, a legal requirement when he accepted money from the Dutch company, and only disclosed the payments after registering retroactively amid news reports of the failing. Flynn's attorney has maintained that his client had fully informed the Defense Department of his trip to Russia. He registered with the Justice Department after he was ousted from the Trump administration. Flynn resigned from the administration in February after misleading Vice President Mike Pence about his conversations with Russian officials. Pence publicly announced that Flynn assured him the subject of sanctions the Obama administration imposed on Russia were not raised in his conversations with Kislyak after the election. Authorities who had monitored communications involving foreign diplomats knew that was not the case. The day after Flynn resigned, then FBI Director James Comey said Trump pressured him to end the Bureau's criminal investigation. Comey, who was himself ousted in May, testified to a Senate panel this year that Trump told him Flynn was a good guy and that "I hope you can let this go." Mueller's investigators have separately been gathering records about Trump's decision to fire Comey. Contributing, Kevin Johnson.